Yo, it's good, y'all. I want to make this relatively short because it's just, it's fairly simple, plain and simple, in your face. You get the message. I feel like I was going to, go on there and spit a little bit, but, if y'all want to find me spitting, you know what I'm saying, check the links below. I'll be doing a little diddle dabble. I'm trying to get back to it, though, because I miss it, but that's not what you're here for. Listen to me talk right now. So, sharing the vision. What I want to say with this is what this channel is doing. Sharing the vision, sharing my views, my thoughts, my opinions, right? Because I don't want to come across as being, like mine is this and that. It's just sharing, opinions, and I understand, that's how the internet is working, but that's how the internet is working, and for the most part, everyone sharing their views is not bad, but for the most part, when people are sharing their views and they're affecting people, and they're kind of passing it along as this is right, this is just, this is the way it should be. And that's just not the case. How I believe things should come across, even being on the internet, how I want to come across is like, hey, I feel this way and you will feel different. But I'm just showing what's on my side, and I'm willing to hear what's on your side. We both may not agree, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the idea of sharing, and the idea of like, you hear me, I hear you. Or I hear you and you hear me. I feel like I strongly believe in that, and that's just how, I want to live or have things be, where it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking and you talk. You talk and I talk. And that's how it should be. That's what I imagine communication is. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, I'm not passing along to you things that are just, you may have that to me, but I have my own opinions. I always will. I may not express them at all times, but I feel like this is where I want to express. For the most part in my life, I'm kind of on the other end. I'm a listener. I kind of don't always, express my opinions and whatnot. But I feel like here, and being with y'all and talking to y'all, I feel like, hey, I think this is, this is a time for me to kind of, sit down and express my opinions. You know what I'm saying? Because for the most part, I'm formulating them myself, and I just keep them to myself because I don't necessarily know how to share it with, just straight away, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't share what they have, you know what I'm saying? Where it's just like, I'm listening, I'm just like, oh, okay, they're talking, but I don't feel the way they feel. So why do I have to say, oh, I don't feel how you feel? When it's just, they're just expressing how they feel. So it's just, what am I going to say to this? I don't have anything bad to say about whatever they're saying. Or if this is going to be a little off topic a little bit, but just, when people were talking about other people, it's just like, okay, they're saying what they feel to that person, but to me, how I feel about that person is just like, okay, I don't have anything bad to say about this person. So what do I have to, this is just them expressing. I don't have to say anything back towards that. You know what I'm saying? I know how I feel, and that's how I feel. But for the most part, I feel like that's also, a little jumpy. You know what I'm saying? It's a little, not jumpy. It's a little toxic. It's a little toxic, because it a lot of these things kind of seep in if you're just kind of listening, and it kind of like, for the most part, I'm not just expressing my opinions so much so forth. So whenever I'm hearing things or taking things in, it's kind of like, okay, these things are I'm kind of seeing it in myself, where it's like, okay, I've spent time with something, and then it kind of fluctuate after. After I'm like, probably viewing a few more things or reading a few more things, my views kind of fluctuate to where it's like, okay, I feel like I also created this channel where it's like I want to share my vision straight away, straight up raw, where it's just like me, I experienced something, I did something, I read something, I wrote something, I watched something, and I'm experiencing it myself, and I'm getting on this, and I'm talking my mind about all that I just went through and all that's gonna come up from when I'm talking about this stuff, because there's something up there in my head, in my mind. You know what I'm saying? And once I start doing these things, it starts moving. And when I'm with people that I care about and I love, my head starts moving. It starts formulating things that I sometimes don't even know that are there, because I'm so kind of cooped up, but I'm, intaking a lot of information, but I'm not spreading it out. So that's why I feel like this channel, what it does is sharing my vision, sharing my thoughts, sharing my opinions, sharing me. And there's just so many levels that I can go to, that this can go to. And I'm very appreciative of it. And I'm appreciative for y'all watching and listening to this and what's going on. It's very humbling, and I don't know how to express it more than this is a great thing that I've done. I made a good decision with this, and I'm happy to see wherever it ends up. And I don't have to be, any of these things, but it's just something so meaningful for what this is. And, you know what I'm saying? I hear a lot of things. I'm seeing a lot of things. And it kind of fluctuates with me where it's like, I don't want to. But it's just like, man, this is me. I don't have to have any of that affect me. You know what I'm saying? I'm an individual. And I want to stay that. I don't want to have all these views conflicting on mine when I have my own views. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go my own way regardless. I've done that forever. So why do I need to have all these things affect me where it's like, dang, maybe I don't want to do this, or maybe, dang, maybe this or whatnot. But nah, I'm going to come on here and I'm going to talk about what I feel straight up. You know what I'm saying? About anything, you know what I'm saying? If I start having, suggestions, y'all give me suggestions, I'm going to give my straight thoughts, because that's what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And if I start gaining traction for this is what you're going to want to see, where it's just me straight up, no filter, no nothing, just me being straight up about it, being, transparent. And that's kind of like what I mean by sharing the vision. You know what I'm saying? I kind of want to spread that message to you as well too, where it's like you may feel certain ways, you feel these type of ways, and I encourage you to express those, and a lot of y'all do in comments and whatnot. But me, I feel that's another thing coming out. I feel some type of way about comments, so I'm gonna come across to that in another video. But this one is just about sharing my vision, sharing the vision with this, and just how important and how humbling and how, grateful I am to be able to do this. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even anything crazy, but it's something about it that I think I was missing. You know what I'm saying? Or just forgetting about, because I had did it even in, years ago, but I just have this kind of fear of I think almost success or absolute failure or high success, where it's like so many things are going to slip away from me. I'm going to lose so many things. And I think that's a huge fear that I have to, tackle. I expressed too much right there, but hey, I'm sharing my vision. You feel me? I'm sharing the vision. So there's so many more visions I can share. So this is probably not even going to be the last one that y'all hear from me, where it's like, dang, I'm probably going to come to y'all with ideas. I have ideas for amusement parks, for, fun places, freaking fun houses, bars, freaking houses, ideas, architecture, man. It's a brain of mind, man. It's soul and mind of mind. You feel me? What we do without creativity, man. Creativity runs. But yeah, man. Just sharing the vision. Truly saying the vision. sharing all these thoughts and ideas, these opinions, you know. Sharing is caring. Caring is sharing. But yeah, man. I'm just sharing the vision, man. I encourage y'all to do the same. Share your vision like I'm sharing my vision. And with that, though, I'm gonna be out. Peace.